Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Desperate Measures. Our battle continues.
Before we go on to the next round, or wait, has the Skeleton Knight gone yet?
I do believe we ended at the very end of the round and we were about to roll initiative.
So is Tom's second attack?
I get a second attack,
Yes.
right? Because I specialize, yeah.
Yes.
All right. So I am going to turn towards the knight, and I'm gonna attack it.
Alrighty.
Also, roleplay-wise, I'm getting pretty pissed off that I'm hearing people. Sounds like people are dropping like flies around me, and I'm getting very, very agitated. All right. So rolling attack.
10. Your two-handed sledgehammer comes up and down on the skeletal knight, but he brings his shield up at the right moment, turns it aside with a practiced ease. That sends a shiver through your spine. This creature clearly remembers what it was like to be alive. Past. Anyone else have second attacks?
No.
Mm-mm.
Okay. Let's do it. Initiative for next round.
Ebnur's gonna... Oh, I'm gonna attempt to cast Turn Undead.
So that will be a full turn for Ebnur. So I'll put your initiative at 99.
Excellent.
Jebby gets an 8. Gilbert gets a 12. And Tom gets an 8. Perfect. All right. The single, I think it's just one regular skeleton goes now. And this regular skeleton will
Should have
continue
two.
to attack Vaughn.
There's two,
Wait.
I think.
2?
One in
Oh, there are
front, one in
two.
back.
Good idea. Good eye. The one from the front rolls a natural 1 to hit you. The one in the back, natural 20. These two are evening each other out. So a 22 from behind. What is your AC from the back?
13.
Ooh, he barely doesn't ultra crit you. It's just a regular crit for 2d6 damage. You will take 5. It's not a lot.
5.
Little dagger
Alright, not
finds
too
its
bad.
way into the small of your back, slices you up somewhat. I think you're drawing on your face instead of selecting your HP.
Oh, whoops. I am. Thanks.
It's fine. It's fine.
All right, 5 damage.
5.
Okay, cool. Simple.
Excellent. And the skeletal knight will go. That was a little loud.
Yeah. It was.
The skeletal knight is still. Well, he was targeting Jebediah, but Jebediah. Well, we'll flip it. I don't know. All of a sudden, Vaughn is attacking him. That seems sort of like the bigger threat here. So he will turn his attention to Vaughn, who's also less well armored, and bring his heavy blade up and down towards your shoulder with a 22 to hit you. It's a not an 18, so it's not a crit. It's just a regular hit.
Okay.
And the skeleton does a massive 10 points of damage on a regular hit as his sword cuts through your armor, slashing you all the way down your arm. And it becomes Vaughn's turn.
All right. I'm gonna hit him back. Just stagger back a little bit, and then recollect myself, and then come right back at him.
Nice.
Ooh. 17 will strike the skeletal knight. Yes.
Okay. Roll damage.
Maximum damage. Holy crap. And this is with a sledgehammer,
Yeah.
which is bludgeoning damage.
30.
So you're doing 30 points of damage to the skeletal knight, which will, I think you hit his shield and the whole shield sledgehammer assembly crushes into his face and chest and body. The skeleton hits the ground and dies. 14 HP,
Perfect.
14 AC, 25 HP, taken out in one blow. Most
Nice.
unfortunate. Jeb, you are free.
All right. If I'm free, then survey the battlefield. See that Vaughn's got 2 of the bitch skeletons on him. Can probably handle that. But these archers are still a problem. So what I'll do is I'll charge at this guy.
Oh.
Yeah, the archer, and take him down. to hit, so that's +2 to hit.
+2 from the charge.
Yep.
You run at him, bringing your club about, and swack him in the side. Unfortunately, the skeleton has 12 AC and
God
sort
damn
of
it.
moves with your incoming blow, throws his bow to the ground, and draws a dagger.
It's not his turn. He can't do that yet.
He begins the process of drawing a dagger, but does it in slow motion so that everybody else can still get their attacks before the dagger is finished being drawn.
Very well.
Is that better?
Yes, that is better.
Civilians time. They are just going to surround this one right here. Well, I guess not all of them, but some of them will. They come here, there. These 3 will follow your charge and head southward. Like so. And let's do 3 on the skeleton at the bottom. A 6, a 7, and a 2. And 2 on the one above. A 13 and a 15 will both hit. For 2d4, total is 6 will drop that skeleton. And the other 2 will attack for a 9 and an 8, which will both miss. Leaving us with Joka.
Seeing Jeb charge that one archer and seeing I was now surrounded, I want to charge the other 2. And if I'm using two-handed fighting, can I throw one attack at one and one attack at the other?
Absolutely.
If I split the difference?
Totally.
All right, so one on the right gets the club, one on the left gets the dagger. With all the bonuses plus minus, it's just d20 twice.
All right.
So 1 and an 8.
No good. The blows miss entirely. Skeleton warriors' turns. They all drop their bows, draw daggers, short swords, knives, whatever they have on hand. We're gonna start with the one on the bottom, who has got Jebediah, and the 3 civilians. Actually, the skeleton will not. He'll drop his
I thought they hit. Did
dagger
not take
too.
any damage?
No,
No, not on this one. They
They hit
killed
the top one. I'm sorry.
this one. Yeah.
My bad.
This one will actually drop his dagger, and he will make claw attacks at the nearby humanoids. With an 18 and an 8 modified by attack rolls, I think that is going to be a 21 and an 11. Let me just
Are they
look.
on me?
No. They're on the 2 to your side, the civilians nearby you.
Let me guess, because apparently skeletons are proficient in claw attacks.
Yes.
I don't
Yes.
get a fucking...
So they get +3 to hit,
shit.
so that is an 11 and a 21 for d4 damage to each of their targets. The 11 takes 3 out of their 5 hit points. And the 21 is going to crit, because it is a natural 18. That's actually going to be a double crit, so it's going to be 3d4.
Bye.
Goodbye, random civilian, with 11 HP. So one of the civilians instantly dies, and the other one lives.
The fingers just go right underneath his jaw and into his brain. He just gets obliterated.
And the other claw just like rakes across the face, digging bones in, but not doing any damage. Up near the top, though, we've got 2 skeletons on dearly beloved Joka. These ones are using daggers. A 20 and a 14 to hit you.
Yeah, those will both hit.
Okay. The daggers will do d6 damage to you. You will take...
20 doesn't crit, right? I've only got 13 AC.
No, it's a natural 17.
Okay.
You will take 6 from one and 3 from the other.
Okie doke.
Oh, I'm sorry. These are weapons. These should be doing d8s, not d6s. I have my wrong
Daggers
dice out.
do D8? What?
Daggers do d8.
Daggers do D4.
No, daggers do d4, but skeletons will do... Skeleton warriors will do d8 with whatever improvised weapon they carry around. Or d4 with their claws. They are undead. They do not obey the laws of the world.
Fair
You
enough.
take 5 damage on 2d8 instead of, I think, 6 on 2d6?
It was 6 plus 3, so I think it was 9.
Yeah, 9, but this time you only take 5 when we change the dice.
Sounds good. I like it.
All right. Ebnur, your turn finally rolls around, and you turn undead. So, I've changed the turn undead mechanics. They are going to be more favorable to you now, I believe. So I want you to make me a wisdom check. How does this go?
Not like that.
Not like that. Did you all hear that beep?
Yeah, that Windows.
That was not supposed to come through to you. You are not supposed to hear window beep sounds. Those are supposed to be muted to everyone,
Misty
including
Rapids
myself.
has some interesting ambient noise.
Yes.
The other gods from another land.
Why don't we just turn off weird sounds here? So you... Never mind. We're going to use the regular ones for now because I think I have lost my notes on the new turn undead.
Okay.
Cool. Sorry about that.
I rolled bad, so it's fine.
Checks.
What did you roll? A 3 plus 16. Okay, so why don't we just use your roll for the regular turn undead table, and a 3 is a failure. You needed a 10 at the very minimum to succeed. So
I needed a 4, I think.
4?
Right,
because
'cause
you're
I'm
third
level
level. I see. Yeah. You botch it terribly. Nothing is turned. You call upon the power of Tempos, and maybe this is what he has in store for you. Maybe this is it. Maybe you're supposed to die here. But let's
Not
roll
happy.
initiative.
Fuck. There goes my luck.
You... Let's roll 6. There we go.
3 turns in a row of single-digit initiative.
It can't last forever.
Oh, I know what I've done wrong here.
Doing cure moderate wounds.
Excellent.
Ooh, heck yeah. I
Nice.
don't even have to do anything. Sounds good.
Joka, you are the first one. There are 2 skeletons before you. They are dangerous creatures.
So both these are -2.
Same target or different targets?
Same. D20 -2. That's 2 D20. I always screw up minus and times on my thing. So one's a 13 and one's a natural 20. So an 18 and an 11.
Yeah, are you sure you're getting -2? You should get +2 for level,
Yeah, so this should be just a flat 0.
Oh, then
and
yeah,
you're
0.
ambidextrous. So these should be that should be a 13 and a 20. Yeah.
Yeah.
So 13 will
Okay,
hit,
yeah.
20 will crit.
All right, so 13's a torch. So what do you want me to roll? D, I don't know what a club is, and then any fire damage.
Club is just D4 plus your strength modifier.
D
Yeah, so let's do D4 +1 for the torch because there's a little bit of fire damage in there.
+1 plus strength mod,
Yeah.
which is 0. So 5.
Nice.
5.
And then-
Excellent.
I need to move the strength. This isn't a bad space. Ooh, I'm so sorry, guys.
It's okay.
Wasn't that loud?
Yeah, you can lie to me like that. I appreciate it.
No, it was.
And then what do we say dagger is? D what?
D4.
D4.
So that's bludgeoning. Should it be 10 damage? I don't
Yes.
know.
It
It'll be-
is. Yes,
Oh, okay.
I subtracted 10 damage, and the dagger only does the 1.
Didn't the dagger crit though?
It does.
Dagger
Roll
with a
me
crit.
another
Another
D4.
1 more damage. Get ready.
Yeah. Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, it is.
Another
All right.
paper cut.
The skeleton stands. Ebnur.
I run over here and I had cast cure moderate wounds on my pal.
D10 +1, 7
Seven.
HP. The wounds unwound themselves. They grow over like they would, as if you've never been touched, leaving no scars behind.
Nice.
The skeleton before you, though, Ebnur, he's going to see the magic coming from you and will circle this way to attack you, which does provoke attacks of opportunity from the 2 civilians above. One of them scores a 3, the other scores a 15.
Nice.
And the 15 will do 2d4 divided by 2, which is 4 damage. Wow, and that actually drops the skeleton entirely.
Nice.
He does not get his attack off on the spellcaster as desired. Jebediah, bottom of the map.
Let's go, boys. Let's get me some attack damage. No attack damage. 'cause I
No
rolled the
damage this
same-
time.
Rolled the same fucking modified thing.
All right,
I hit once and everything else is just.
Skeleton warriors are next. The two on Joka at the top will make their attacks. One with a natural 18 modified 21. The other with a 12. All right. Ryan
One hit.
came up with this great idea. Is the 21 clear by 5?
Yes.
All right. So in Dicing with Death, we've been playing with this idea. Do you want to take
Yeah, for sure.
double
I'll do it.
damage, or do you want to take a crit on the crit table?
I'll take the crit table. I'll do
Take
it
the
for
crit
funsies.
table? For
What's the crit
funsies?
table do?
Oh, we're gonna
Nothing
find
or something
out.
terrible.
It could be
Is
literally
this like the
nothing.
spell crit table, kind of?
No,
It could
yeah,
be
but it's for
literally
physical
nothing,
things.
Or literally he loses his fucking arm.
It could
Yeah, it's-
be
it's
a
good
lot
or
of things
horrible.
here.
Yeah, we'll see.
So-
We're about to have to put this character
Wow.
down.
All right, this
We'll
is
do it for funsies,
a
though. Why not?
slashing weapon against you. So roll me a 1d10 to see where it hits you.
Wait, so could this kill him outright? Like cut his head off or no?
If it was a big enough weapon, it could.
Okay.
The severity of the crit
8.
is dependent on the weapon size. You are struck in your left arm,
Okay.
and what did we say this guy has? A dagger? Okay,
Yeah.
so that's actually only a small weapon, so roll me only 1d6 for severity. Good choice here. And you will, of course, take the regular damage
2?
out of this. 2. That is no unusual effect. All right, nothing. You just take the 1 hit die of damage.
So the 1d8 from the dagger?
1d8 from the dagger, yeah. But had you rolled higher, you take 7 damage from the dagger. Had you rolled a 6 on that, you would have had a injury to your hand that gave you a penalty of 2 to your attacks until it healed, which I think it heals as if we're loss of 20 HP. So it would take a while.
Could it be
Anyway.
magically healed away?
Yes, if you had a spell capable of healing 10 HP in a single go. A skeleton warrior, that is their turn. They just went down on the bottom side. This one with the 2 claws will claw at the civilians. First claw at the wounded one is a 19. That will drop the 1 HP human. And the other claw is a 3. No, it's a 7. I can't do math. And is no effect. Vaughn, it is your turn.
All right, so Vaughn right now is pretty impressed that these civilians haven't run yet, and he's also incredibly angry at the fact that so many have actually died so far. And he just saw that one civilian manage to catch that skeleton that was going after Ebnur and kill it, and he sort of motions to that civilian, and he just kind of goes like, "You did a good job, you guys. I'll take it from here." And then he goes and charges the warrior that is that Joka up there? Yeah, he charges that one. Yep, exactly. He goes at full tilt at that warrior with his sledgehammer, and he's just yelling the whole way, just yeah. All right. Attack. Cool.
8 is a swing and a miss. Even with a charge of +2,
Even
it's
with the
still
charge?
a miss. Yes.
Shit!
Terrible.
There goes my
No
heroic
effect.
moment. There goes my hero.
All right, it's time for
Watch him as he goes. Yeah, I gotcha.
time for civilians to make a morale check, because while they have been doing well and they have been hacking away at skeletons, they have also lost about half of their number. So a simple morale check to see if they hold their ground or if they are done for the day. And they botch it terribly. These civilians are more or less done here. These ones see you charge and they're like, sure, you can charge. We're gonna back away. We'll let you take care of those ones.
Still
This
10 to their
one-
wounded?
Maybe. Yeah. Sure. When you're not looking, maybe. This one down here is going to disengage and just back up, swinging her spear back and forth, trying to distract the skeleton to give our dearly beloved Jebediah a chance.
Fuck.
Okay.
Oh, this is how I die, rolling 2s.
At the end of the round, there is an attack on. Which one of the two of you? You're so very close and you look so much alike. It's an attack on Joka. This is Joko, right? No, this is Vaughn.
No, that's me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
Vaughn.
let's attack on Vaughn.
Yeah.
Your favorite target, Tom. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. You don't even see this coming, actually. But all of a sudden, you feel a cold at your foot. And you look down, and reaching out of the very ground itself is a grasping claw that has grabbed your leg and will do damage to you.
Okay.
We just need to look up the effect of a chill touch spell. All right, so he will claw you for 1d4 plus 1d4 for the chill touch. You will take 6 damage as this hand reaches out of the earth and grips at your foot, digging its nails into your leg above your boot. In addition to taking 6 points of damage, you will temporarily lose 1 point of strength. It will return in 1 hour. And that will drop your attack bonuses and your damage bonuses.
So if that hits his super strength, right? That doesn't take him from 18 to 17. That just takes him down from.
It'll take him, to the next level of percentile.
Yeah.
So from 1867 to 1849, I think, or 50.
I think it only hurts his damage, not his to hit.
I think it'll only hurt his damage. Yeah.
Yeah. So
It'll
I
drop
got
you to
2
50
plus 2 instead of 3.
Oh, it's actually
Maybe?
you get a -1 to hit. You still get your same damage. Though.
Oh, okay.
Interesting.
Oh, okay.
Unexpected. Yeah. Between 50 and 75, you get a +1 to hit, but no damage bonus. So, for now, just take a -1 to your attack rolls. It'll return in an hour.
Okay, cool.
Okay, and we will bring in the skeleton mage as well. Alrighty, let's roll initiatives. Unless anyone has a special attack.
Doesn't Vaughn get 2 this round?
I do get to, I do get a second one, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I do.
Okay, roll it.
Alright, yep. Rolling for the one in front of me. Yeah, there we go.
Nice.
Is that good?
17.
17 is a hit, yes.
Okay.
You will strike the one before you for a whopping
11.
22 points of damage, which will shatter that skeleton and kill it.
16 instead of 17, right? Because of the
that's fine.
-1. Okay, cool.
Yeah,
It's
they
still
have
good.
12 AC.
Gotcha. Cool.
You said we'll bring in the mage skeleton. Did you place him on the map or is
He's
just?
right here.
Oh, he's on the map. He's just hard to see.
Oh, is he the square?
No, it's over here. Do you see the yellow thing?
Oh,
So hard to see. He blends in.
Oh shoot! I actually don't see him. Oh, okay. I got it. Okay, sorry.
All right, let's do it.
fucked up, Neal.
Let's roll some initiative.
God damn.
That's good. Just kidding.
Why can't I roll damage like that? Or I'd take that for it to hit even.
Eb gets a 14. Ebnur gets an 11. Ebnur's casting a CLW.
Yes.
Classic spell. All right.
Classic.
It is. Skeleton warriors are up first. The one on Jebediah is first, and he will slash at you with one claw for a 19 to hit, and slash at you with another claw for a 12 to hit. Actually, no, wait, 15 to hit.
15 hits. Or the
19 hits.
The 19 hits, yeah.
Got it. You will take 2 damage from the D4 claw that scratches and reaches for your eyes to try and pluck them out, but does not quite do it. And on the top of the map, this skeleton will engage with Joka and stab at you with a 13 to hit.
That is my AC.
Ooh, unfortunate. The dagger finds purchase between your leather and scrapes your sternum for 1 point of damage. Just barely not hitting you enough. The skeletal mage is still grasping your leg. You might be able to see him on the map, but I don't think you guys can actually see him. You can just see the hand sticking out of the ground. That's what I mean. And with the hand sticking out of the ground, grasping your leg, the skeletal wizard will cast Shocking Grasp. So already just holding on to you, he will deliver a blow of 1d8 damage. I guess if he's already holding on to you, there's no attack roll needed. He just channels electricity through his arm, and you will take.
Hey guys, I got a phone call. Be right back.
Go for
Okay.
it.
Go for it.
Just 2 damage.
It's D8 plus 1 point per level of the wizard. And our wizard is tentatively level 4, so 2 and 4 is 6 damage to you.
Okay. So I'm down to 2. Okay.
It's fine.
Hanging on.
All right,
Just run those 47 miles, Ebnur. You got it.
Yeah.
fine. That
Yeah.
It becomes Ebnur's turn.
Ebnur is gonna go save Vaughn. I'm gonna cast Cure Light Wounds on him.
Okay.
So here's 1d8. Get 7. It's not bad.
7. Beautiful. You are not quite dead yet. Joka.
Can Vaughn go first?
Sure.
Sure. So I've got this hand grabbing onto me, right?
Reaching out of the ground, grabbing at your ankle,
there-
delivering cold and electricity back and forth between you.
Okay. So is there a way I can make like a strength check just to yank myself free of the
Absolutely.
hand?
Doesn't even take an action.
cool.
Yeah.
Nice. Okay.
Go for it.
I would like to do that. Do I just click strength?
Just click the
to
strength
do a
button.
check, and then we're assuming that my strength is 1 percentile or less, right? So I don't
Which
know how
won't make
that
a difference
affects-
for our purposes today.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. You roll a 29, and our skeleton rolls a 27. So close. You rip your foot free from this creature.
All right. Cool. And I still have an action.
Yes, but as you rip your foot free, the hand just like disappears into the ground.
Slinks back in, so I couldn't. Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna run. So I think I'm gonna go right behind this skeleton boy, and I'm gonna smack it with my sledgehammer.
All right.
Sledgehammer attacks.
17
With a
will do
-1.
it. You smash into the creature, and it is destroyed into 1,000 little pieces.
Yeah, there's damage just for giggles, I guess.
Joka.
Seeing, I guess, did I see the wizard after all this? I guess he's on the battlefield now, so I do get to see him.
No, I needed a token to roll for initiative.
Okay.
The hand came out of the ground, and now it's gone, and you don't know where it came from. Except for that
So-
spot in the ground, I guess. You know.
So can I survey the field for where that came from? Obviously something cast it.
I mean, it's right at your... Oh, you mean survey the field for...
For the creature itself. Right, the hand went back in the ground because he went first, so there's something that cast it, so it's around somewhere. It's hard to see, but I know it's out somewhere, and I've got my torch out.
Okay, so you got your torch out,
Still.
and you are gonna look for this creature. Give me a perception check.
The dump stat.
Yeah, the dumb stat. Good luck. Yes.
Oh my god, you done it, man. All right, it
done
takes
it.
a minute to find the creature because it's nowhere to be seen, but after you scan everything long enough, you can tell that there is a rock maybe 150 feet away or so, behind which there is some sort of skeletal-like creature peering out with ice blue eyes, staring at you guys from afar. It's
So-
behind like 90% cover.
So I rolled with initiative with my axe, but I've still got the torch in my hand. So as I see the creature, I'm going to start sprinting towards it, mechanically charging it. I'm going to drop the torch when I get about halfway to pull out my axe, and then I'm going to flip it around to the backside and uppercut the creature.
Alrighty. Give me a roll to hit as you close the distance. I said 150 feet. You can charge that distance in a single round. Go for it.
I can do 180, right? So that should be good still?
Yeah.
Right? Just for me.
Go for it.
21.
Oh, you will critical the skeleton mage.
So 21 or 11 to 22?
It's
Yeah.
Oh, wait, no, just the strength bonus
That's-
doesn't count, right? It's only once for that, so it'd be a 1 and an 8.
So 9. So
9,
18 damage.
18.
Okay.
Yep.
Gotta roll this HP manually. Let me get a bunch of dice.
The dump stat coming through.
Well done, you guys. 4, 5. Let's see. You did how much damage? 18?
18. After mods.
All right, so that is 10, 18. The skeletal mage lives yet. but just
Connor,
barely.
You're at 1 HP. BT dubs.
Excellent. That was going to be the question I asked.
You're
You
good.
drank a lot of milk.
Gonna need to.
Jebediah's turn.
It is Jebediah's turn.
All right. Well, I mean, I'm just gonna roll like a 2 or some shit. So let's get this over with. Hey, it's about fucking time.
There is a 2 in there. You are correct. It is just followed by a 0.
Nice.
You will clear by 9. If you can get a +1 in there somewhere, you will.
Annihilate that thing.
After this fight, I'll be level 3.
Okay. Do me your double damage, buddy.
Times 2,
Beautiful.
8.
That's just fantastic. You do 8 damage to the skeleton. It lives. Second
There it
attacks. Nobody has second attacks. Okay. Let's do initiative. Getting down to the wire here.
Okay, one.
Let's see. 11. Joker goes at 17. Jeb goes at 12. Ebnur goes at 9. All right.
Ebnur.
Ebnur. I'm sorry. Not Ebnur. Go for it, Ebnur.
Am I able to get down to him? Mm-hmm. I'll go down to Jeb. And I'll toss him a Cure Light Wound.
Oh hell yeah!
The cleric just runs around the battlefield. Ho, 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 ho.
That's fun.
Maximum healing. All of your wounds stitch over. All of them wind back in time, and you are as good as
I feel like
as
a
new.
slap on my back, and everything just feels better. Oh, thank you, Mr. Ebnur, and thank you, Mr. Tempos.
Right. This skeleton, the mage, creates a web spell in the air around you, Joka. I need you to make me a saving throw versus spell.
Nope.
Ooh, terrible. You are caught in the web spell. Now, there's not much for it to hang on to, so the web spell just kind of collapses to the ground, and you yourself are covered in web, and the ground is sort of covered in web, but no one else is going to get bound. Their arms aren't going to get bound. Only their feet might. So, let's take a look at what web will do to you. Find my mouse.
Think I'm restrained?
Yeah.
I don't know that spell. I'll be honest though. That's just a guess.
Let's see. Everyone makes a saving throw with a -2 penalty. You have failed. If the creature has room, blah 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 blah. Creatures with strength between 13 and 17 can break through 1 foot of web per round. 18 strength, they can break through 2 feet a round. Blah 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 blah. Missile fire is ineffective against creatures in a web spell because the webs are too thick and blah blah blah. So yeah, I think you're just stuck here. You can't move at all. And with your weapon out and everything, you're just like one pile of web all stuck together. And the skeletal mage, unlike all of the other skeletons, will turn tail and skip away into the night.
It can make that spell when I'm in like melee range of it, and it's all good. There's no
Yes.
problems for it at all.
Correct. There is
Okay.
no attack of opportunity for casting spells in melee, and for innate spells like this, not at all.
But there is an attack of opportunity for it. Just run the fuck away.
I don't know if you can make attacks while you are webbed. Is the thing. That's what I'm
So
looking.
here's what I'd say about that. We're just in an open plane, right?
It didn't web itself at all when it did this, so I would be on
No,
the edge of the web.
You're at the very edge of the web.
Very edge of the web.
Are your arms free?
It's not. That shit's gonna just like fall and get all flaccid, right?
Yes, it will.
I'd say he can make an attack.
You can't chase after it, but I would imagine.
Yeah, he can't chase after it, but definitely.
Hands.
So if
Arms.
the web is not anchored between 2 diametrically opposed points, like a floor and a ceiling or opposite walls, the web will collapse upon itself and disappear, which is understandable. So it collapses and it covers you, at least for this round. The rest of it will fall to the ground and fade away. While you are webbed, you...
Does it say the rest of it or all of it?
The web collapses upon itself and disappears.
Sounds like.
It might all vanish. I think the parts that attach to a people will stay because it's still supported by the person. It might have a shorter duration, perhaps. Anyone in the spell?
Be less effective.
Creature has room to escape. The creatures with 13 strength are stuck until freed by another, or until the spell wears off. So you're stuck. It is a non-specific term.
I thought I could move one per round if I was 13 to 18.
Yes. You can move 1 foot per round. So I think if you can move 1 foot in a minute, you probably can't make a melee attack like the moment someone turns their back to you. Which is why he's casting the spell. He's casting it on you to make it so you can't attack him, and you'll be stuck, and he can flee into the night. And I think that's what happens here. What is your strength, actually? It's
13, it matters.
13, it matters? Okay, that matters. Yeah. So I think he won't get an attack. You won't get an attack on him. You're webbed in this thing, and the skeletal mage prances away into the darkness of the night. And once his back is to you, you can't even see those glowing blue orbs of his eyes anymore. Leaving us with
he can't sprint away though, right? So he can only move his movement, right?
He moves. He does a spell and a half move. Yeah.
Okay. So I can't move, but the web is technically gone, and I can move my arms. Are we okay with this? Is this acceptable? Because I do my movement. Technically, I can only move 1 foot per round, but can I still get my attack after I move?
No. Creatures with between 13 and 17 strength can break through 1 foot of web per round, and I think
so.
The
if I don't
implication
break, can
is
I still throw things?
No, missile fire is ineffective against people in webs, which means it's ineffective by people in webs firing out. It's like, it's a thick, sticky mass of everything.
Right.
You're stuck.
So my argument's going to be if I can move out, I want to throw my two knives at his back as he tries to run away. That's
sure,
what I
but it
want to do.
it would take your action to move, to break the web.
Well, it only said my movement was limited to 1 foot per round. It didn't say my actions were limited, right?
Creatures between 13 and 17 strength can break through 1 foot of web per round. To break through implies that you're like ripping through it, which I think means that's your whole action. Yeah.
Okay, that's cool. I'm good with that. Just wanted to be clear.
Vaughn. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. You have a fucking torch in your hand, don't you? A lit torch.
Well, I mean, technically, I ran over with my torch and I dropped it at some point to pull out my axe. So where did I drop it would be the question. I'll roll
That is a
dice.
very important question. That's hugely important. Where did you drop your torch?
I mean, I would have dropped it in
Give me
range
a D100. Give me a D100.
So 100 is him, 1 is not, or
we'll just do a
100
percentage between the distance between the two of you.
I got to roll 100 basically.
Yeah, you need to roll really high. If you want the web to be next to the torch to be next to you.
I do, so I'd assume it's 100. So 52, so it's about halfway where I thought I would have dropped it.
All right, so it's way back there. The web doesn't catch fire. You're all good. The skeleton runs away with his back to you. He's no longer creating any light, and so he's just a skeleton in the darkness. And it's Vaughn's turn.
Is it possible for me to run this distance in a charge and go towards this last skeleton warrior?
He was 150 feet from you, and he did a half move, which gets him another 70 from you, so he's 220. And you can go 120 plus 50 would be 180, so you cannot catch him. No.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna go as close as I possibly can.
All right.
Yeah.
You mean you wanted to go to this one down here? You can catch that one, no problem.
Oh shoot, there's 2?
Apparently you didn't see the other one. Joka ran into the night and chucked his torch, and Joka vanished into the darkness. And I guess you're coming after this guy.
The torch would be in range to still see him. I meant I dropped it on my way to him, but I could still see him, right?
Right. You could see him. You had spotted him, but he had been hiding behind that rock. The only reason you saw him is you passed that perception check, which makes sense. Vaughn can close to the guy that Jebediah is fighting. No problem.
Yeah. That's the one I was gonna go for. Yeah. Okay.
Perfect.
All right. So, and I'm gonna charge at that thing, and I'm gonna attack it with my sledgehammer.
13 will hit home. You strike the skeleton in the back with the sledgehammer, and I do believe it will die. Only has 6 hit points left.
And I rolled 1, but I still do 6 damage.
Right. It is shattered and killed. Jebediah.
Perfect.
You also have not been able to spot the skeletal wizard. You've been engaged with other activities.
Yeah.
But
What was Joker running at over there?
Oh, I know exactly what he was running at. Because
What was he
I
running?
have been checking out all my allies. I just want to get confirmation from the DM before I tell you where. Well, to be fair, I've been looking at all my allies and checking like how they're doing.
but your dark vision is 60 foot, right? And Joka ran out 150 feet in that direction.
There's some light over
And
here.
drop the torch near it,
Drop
though.
the torch.
You drop the torch halfway, so the torch you drop 75 feet behind you, which so it won't shed light on you. So you're gonna have to make me a perception check to spot Joka in the darkness. If you fucking do it with your 6 perception, you see him out there struggling under this massive white web.
Could I have saw him with the skeleton like before like the skeleton like dipped out? I think that's reasonable because I cast a heal and then I'm like looking to like, okay, who do I need to go help next?
All right.
I'm gonna try and get as close as I can and cast light on the skeleton.
Okay. You can do a half move, dwarf man, so you can get 30 feet closer. And what is the range of light?
Light would be, I think it's 120 yards.
Nice. All right. Can you still see the skeleton?
It's 220 feet from where Vaughn was, if you assume they're equal distance. It's only 70 feet from
I'm
me.
gonna go grab the torch that Joker grabbed. Find
Perfect.
Joker.
All right, Jebediah,
that?
you grab the torch.
Yep. And then I find Joker.
Oh, yes. Hold on. So Ebnur cast his spell. So Ebnur's not lighting yet because it's
My
not even
bad.
your turn.
I skipped them. So maybe
You
I-
skipped everything. Yeah, so Jeb's turn.
My turn would be is going to grab the torch and then finding Joker. Joker, what were we going after?
It's a skeleton mage. It's that away.
And
I point right after where it ran after.
I'll
'cause
take
I'm
the
covered
last
in
of my
robes.
movement to run in that direction.
All right. Run in that direction at the end of the round. Make me a perception check. See if you can spot the skeletal mage disappearing into the darkness.
Yeah, I can.
Yes, you do. You can see it. That full moon makes it real easy to spot the white bones of the skeletal mage creeping away down the road.
Oh, it's creeping.
Oh, it's creeping.
It thinks it's sneaky. Got it.
Joka, you are stuck in web.
I bust my web, I guess.
All right.
I can
You
move
bust
1
a
foot
foot.
per round. I'm the edge, so I make it out. I don't need to make a strength roll for that, right?
You need
I
to make
can
no
make it
strength
1
roll.
foot per round, so I should be able to make it from the edge out. Because I
you
wasn't
can,
in the center, because if I was in the center, it would be webbed itself. So I should be at the very edge of the web.
You should be at the very edge of the web. Yes. I don't know if
Okay.
1 foot will get you out since you're sort of more than 1 foot big, but you can break close enough to the edge of the web. We'll see.
I'll still strength check it. That's fine. You can do it. 18? No.
No. Let's see. Does anyone beat a 12 in initiative, or is the wizard going to get a
I
turn
haven't
before you
gone
all
all
go?
the way yet, I guess.
You already made your action this turn. You start at the very beginning of the round. You had a 9 for initiative. You healed
Oh, I'm
Jebediah.
My
Yeah.
bad.
So everyone roll initiative for the next round, and we'll see where we end up.
Housekeeping, I should have said I had knives other than daggers. I rolled D1s. I'm sorry. I messed up.
Housekeeping?
Should have been D3s instead of D4s. But
It's all right.
I'm sorry.
We'll live.
Yeah, I figured you wouldn't want me to re-roll those anyway, so.
It's fine. The game is filled with mistakes being made by everyone on the table, DMs and players alike. So we'll just ignore them and move on.
Okay.
Ebnur gets an 8. Jeb gets a 7. Wilbur gets a 10. And Ezerwin gets a 15. All right.
Wah, wah.
So Jeb, you have a torch in hand. You spot the
Excellent.
skeletal mage far out. What are you gonna
Excellent.
do?
Is he within charging distance?
You were at the 75-foot mark away from him, so yes. Oh, wait, no, you were at 75 feet, but then he also moved 70 feet. So you're at 145 feet, and you can go
And then I moved
120
towards
feet.
him at
Plus the
the end of the
charge,
round.
you can do it. He's in range.
Excellent. Excellent. Goes back to me. I forgot the other +2. That's a 13.
13. Skeletal Mage AC is 14. Oh, I am so sorry. You swing and just barely miss his back. Just barely. Ebnur, now it's your turn to do all your shit.
Sorry, yeah. Ebnur will run his 30 feet and then cast light on it so we can't lose him.
Ooh, brilliant.
I like
the skeleton mage makes a saving throw and fails, and now
Nice.
radiates light. You can find him in the night no matter where he goes now. He can't get away. Joka, this round you can definitely break free because you're definitely not more than 2 feet thick. So,
Okay. So I break free. Do I have any
break
movement
free.
after that?
Yeah, I'll say it only takes a half of your turn to break free at this point.
All right. So then I'll use the rest of my movement running it down.
You start to run it down as well. The skeletal mage feels you at his back, checks his spells. He's only got one left.
Was he
And
going to
so-
cast a spell anyway, or is he going to run away, though?
That's a great question.
Because if he's going to run away, if that's what you rolled for, I don't know, since I don't know what you did.
I did roll a 3 for initiative. I guess if he changes his action to cast a spell, he'll just delay until the end of the round. Which is what we're going to do because the skeleton mage is going to delay and change his action to casting a spell. Vaughn.
All right. I'm going to run off in the same direction that those two ran off in, and go and support them.
Okay.
I don't
You
know
can
if
close
I'm
an
anywhere
attack.
close to. Oh, I can
Yeah,
close.
I
Okay.
think
I will
so,
do-
because he's...
Okay.
No, hold on. You're all the way back there. Hold on. So you're 150
I was-
plus 70. You're
He's where I
220
was.
away.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you can only go 180. So you can almost close
Right.
to him. Okay. So you're a little bit off.
Okay. Right.
All
yeah.
right.
So I'll get as close as I possibly can, and I'll catch up to everybody, but I can't quite attack, right?
Yeah. The skeletal
Okay.
mage points a finger at Jebediah and
No attack of opportunity for spells, right?
right. Make me a saving throw.
Versus
Spell. 0 successes.
yeah, it's to be expected when I have to hit a 17.
That's kind of how I'm feeling when I have to make a 16. It's like, all right, so go ahead. What does the spell do?
In your mind, the wizard advances threateningly upon you, and you are scared. You are spooked. Ooh, you actually should have had penalties on that saving throw.
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. He doesn't actually chase after you. No one else sees him chasing after you, but in your mind, Jebediah, he is coming for you. A phantom of your own mind, an inimical fear that you cannot understand that fills your heart with dread. You have been spooked. Each round after the initial casting, the creature receives another saving throw. Wait a minute, but what's the actual action here?
Nothing, you're just spooked. That's it.
You're just spooked.
Yeah.
If a saving throw is not made, a creature turns and flees at maximum speed as far from the wizard as possible, though items carried are not dropped. So you are scared and you will run away. And then the wizard, still illuminated by the light, will take a half move and get another 70 feet from you. So he is now 20, 70, 90, 90 and 20 is 110 feet from Vaughn. And Joka, you were...
I
you
think
did a
he's still
half
within my
move,
charge
60.
range. He moved 2 rounds, and I'm about to do one
He's
and a
moved
half.
140 and you've moved 60. So he's 80 feet from you and 110 feet from Vaughn.
Okay.
Okay. Initiative.
All right.
Fuck.
If okay, Ooh, all right. So if my buddy Jeb is running away with my torch, can I take the torch from him as he's running away? Because we're in the same line. As he's running
Well, you don't
away,
even-
can I
you don't even
grab
need
it?
it. He's
Oh, well, I guess he is illuminated. Yeah. All right,
He
that's
is
fine.
brightly illuminated.
All right, never mind. Okay, we won't worry about that. We'll deal with that
All right.
another time. I'll just roll the same thing. Don't worry. I'll just go at the end. It's okay.
Okay, all right. Jeb goes first and runs away.
Yep.
Ebnur goes next, and
I'm gonna mechanically charge at him.
okay.
Don't I also get a saving turn at the end of my round?
Yes, you do. Take it
Excellent. I don't want to roll initiative.
with a penalty of 2. I think you need a really good roll.
I needed a
19.
19 or a 20.
Shit.
Yeah. 10% chance of passing. So Jeb is still running. Ebnur, You did a half move last round, and last round you were 150 plus 140. You were 290, and you moved. God, you're so slow. You're a dwarf. You moved 30, so you're 260 away from him. 260 feet. Ebnur, move those dwarven legs.
I charge as far as I can. I don't know where to get somewhere.
All
over
right.
here.
You can close 60, 90, 120 feet this round. No, you can go 60, 120, 180 feet this round if you fly, like full on run, but you'll take AC penalties, which I don't think you care about right now.
Yeah, I'll just full out run.
All right, so you can close 180 feet, and you're somewhere near him. Vaughn.
Am I able to hit or no? Oh,
No way.
One up there.
Vaughn.
Mom is out of the call now.
Yeah, Vaughn had a.
Oh,
technical difficulty,
Joka.
it looks like. Mechanically charged as well. I should be able to get him. I'll take
You
my
can
AC
catch him.
penalty.
There you go.
For sure.
All right,
So-
plus two for charge, 2 for back attack.
24?
You crit the shit out of him.
8,
And
16,
he
because his back's out of the
dies.
axe. Yeah, for sure.
He
I bring
fucking
it up,
explodes.
And I take it right over the top of his head and say, "Stupid web!" And then just all the way down, all the way
Yes.
through him.
All right. The skeletal mage is dead, and we're gonna go to our break and hope that Tom is not actually dead. We'll see you guys on the other side of our break. Bye-bye.
Oh, there he is.
Boy body, why nobody bragging about that? Not to be demeaning, but your true calling is carpet cleaning, just to get ready for that switch. The day's coming when you're banned on Twitch, and I'm gonna be screaming, ha ha, look at that bitch. That's what I got, boys. Is that fire? Did I get pogs or did I get ha-has?